is that the writer's strike is getting serious. The writer's strike is getting serious. It's been serious. It's even more serious now. But from what's being said on all these major platforms, is that the writers don't, I mean, not the writers, oh shit, the studios have no intentions of actually having a negotiating session. They will hold out. They will literally hold out. The end game is to allow things to drag on until union members start losing their apartments and losing their houses. Studio executive tells Deadline. It's getting ugly out there. It's literally getting ugly out there. This is, I mean, it's clear as day what this is. It's corporate greed. It's capitalism at its finest. I've had some of these people come into my place of work and truly tell me, you know, I see how much they make, what they can afford, et cetera, et cetera. It's a nasty sight. They don't make too much money. They don't make too much money. They literally don't. They literally don't. And the fact that all these issues persist, the residual check fight, the streaming service fight, like it's not good, man. It's really not good. I want to show this video because some folks, you know, when we say things, it can mean something, but when you hear from the horse's mouth, it means something different.
How much does a TV writer make in residuals? September edition. Is it $5? Is it $500? Is it $5,000? I'm curious, but mostly because I get to keep the money. I don't know why you're tuning in. Maybe you think I'm going to just drop the check on the floor and you're going to swoop in and pick it up. But no, I got the front door locked. I'm no idiot. Okay, let's begin. These come in green envelopes from the Writers Guild of America. The first one is for Lois and Clark. Who remembers that show? Superman, $6. That was more of a Clark Kent kind of check, don't you think? Send me the Superman money. This next one, Just Shoot Me. I wrote a bunch of those. $133. Some people think that this is free money. Let me tell you something. Do you really think, I mean, that almost breaks the internet for the dumbest comment in the world. Think, hey, you're so lucky to get free money. You really think that the studios are handing out free money? Any takers? We got free money here. Dude, it's about profits, all right? This is my share of the profit. I work for this money, sucker. This next one is for Tacoma FD, and it's for $219.
That's not bad.
Okay. Two more. Come on.
These are some of the better checks.
This one is for another one from Tacoma FD, and it's for $341. And finally, King of the Hill. Oh, it's a good one. $1,942. Now, I'm a writer. I didn't get into the writing business to do math, but it's something like $2,600. All right, for more what it's like to be a TV writer, keep following me here. And if you want to get in my free weekly newsletter, sign.
That was not a bad day. That was not, honestly, that was one of the better ones that I had seen from him specifically and from some of the other people. I want to show y'all who this is so this makes more sense. Michael Jamin, screenwriter, aficionado. Let's see. We might have to go on his IMDb. We can go on his IMDb to understand who he is, what he does. Some of his credits as a producer. Let's just do his writing credits. Tacoma FD. I don't know if anybody knows about the show Tacoma FD. Fire department comedy show. Rhett and Link's buddy system. Lopez. What is it? A George Lopez show. Brickleberry, Beavis and Butthead, Wilfred, Glenn Martin, DDS, Rules of Engagement, Out of Practice, King of the Hill, Just Shoot Me, Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman. Been writing since 95. Long list of writing credits, pulling in $262 $2,600 a month. $2,600 a month. These people are signing off the rights to these shows for big money, big money, huge money. And his share of the profits is $2,600. $2,600. Now, here's Cardiac. Mind you, that's all from network television. Anyone who's writing credits is mainly from streaming shows. There's no access. There's no across the board way to track residuals. It's as if you were on a project and all these projects are making this money, this money is being changed hands, left, right, sideways, et cetera, et cetera. And there's no way for you to know how much money you're making. Somebody's just sending you checks. Some of them could be for cents. Some of them could be for dollars. Out of that, he still has to pay a fee to be in the Writing Guild Association. And then he still has to pay taxes. We're talking about small amounts of money. Here. We're not going to have our favorite TV shows. We're not going to have new TV shows. We're not going to have award shows. We're not going to have any of these things for a while because we don't have writers. These checks come in monthly. It's a monthly check, if I'm not mistaken. We're not going to have these TV shows for a long time because of corporate greed. My bad. Because of corporate greed. It's a shame. It's literally a shame. Honestly, streaming services have done a number on the way that television, movies, all that stuff, entertainment is made and how it's consumed. And now it's literally going into the pockets of the people who are producing the content. I want to watch a clip from a young lady's video. Shouts out to young Caleb for sharing her content.
These people are, who's involved. Let's talk about why this strike is happening. Essentially, when it came time to renegotiate contracts between the WGA and the AMPTP, they couldn't reach an agreement. They couldn't see eye to eye. The WGA called for a strike authorization vote, which was basically the union saying, hey members, if we don't reach a fair deal in the contracts, are you okay with going on strike? And 98% of them said, yes, we're okay with going on strike. So now, spoiler alert, they're on strike. Here are all the reasons why the WGA is striking. The streaming era.
Killing
the streaming
us.
era has significantly changed the landscape
Killing
of
us.
Hollywood. When I refer to the streaming era, I'm talking about the rise of subscription-based content and the death of cable and network television, which I can make a video about if you're interested. Now, in the era of network television, seasons lasted a lot longer in episode length. Remember when your favorite TV show had 22 episodes a season? Yeah, those were different times. Now, seasons only last maybe 8 to 10 episodes. With less episodes, that means there's less work for writers, meaning that writers are out of a job faster. And a lot of people don't really know this, but when you're on a writer's staff, being staffed, that's a type of job where you move up in the ranks, and that happens over time. So I'm pretty sure in your contracts, you're ensured that after a certain amount of time being staffed on a show, you will be promoted to a higher position, meaning higher pay. But because shows have less episodes and writers are not staying on shows as long, there's no ability to move up, to get a higher position, to get higher pay. So there isn't as much security. There isn't the ability to get better credits because staffing is all about working your way up. Because seasons are shorter, that has also led to a phenomenon called mini rooms. An average writer's room is usually composed of 7 to 10 staff writers to write and produce 10 episodes of TV for 12 to 22 weeks. This time frame includes rewriting material as needed as the show starts to film episodes.
I want y'all to go check her out. This is Michaela's channel. I'm just gonna hit that sub button right there. But essentially, with the advancement of a bunch of different things, technology, processes, everything like that, we're able to as humans produce more content, entertainment, information, whatever. We're able to produce it faster. Now, is it good? Is it right? Quality is subjective, but we can make some stances. No, all this stuff affects everything. And I say the same thing about music, about television, about movies, about anything, any type of content. We have destroyed it with the microwave popcorn era. Songs don't last anymore. And then get that capitalism going. You got these. Hey, we're gonna pump this out. Eight episodes. We're gonna get this on Netflix fast. Get y'all up out of here. Matter of fact, only write 4. We'll submit all this stuff, and AI will write it, and we'll tighten it up with this mini room. We're going from 7 writers to 2 writers. That's what we're gonna do. And capitalism is killing folks. Same thing's gonna happen in the music industry. Literally the same thing's gonna happen in the music industry. Songs no longer hold weight like that. They don't hold weight. They don't hold length. Pause. And what ultimately happens is art gets destroyed. People's perception of art gets destroyed. The appreciation gets destroyed. And we will become a culturalist society if we continue to let these things happen. That's the way I feel. If a robot is supposed to be making what human emotion, lived experience, expression is through paintbrushes, through music, through all these things. Come on, man. That's bad. That's bad. And when you start to study the arts, I will say this. I put out my list a couple days ago about what I would need to be able to do or have in place before I have a child. And one of them was about art. Because if you study the arts in any capacity, I think once you study the arts in any capacity, you can kind of get a grip on all of the arts at every capacity. If you study the arts, you will see people put their heart, soul, mind, blood, sweat, tears into projects. You can see the emotion, you can see the joy, you can see the anger, you can see the pain, you can see the growth and progression, which I think is a good thing. I love looking at Kanye's catalog because I love watching Kanye grow as an artist. I love watching him express himself. I love watching Kanye West express himself through his art, through the highs, the lows. Like you can literally hear through that album progression, the different stages of Kanye West's life. You can literally see and hear the album progression of Kanye West. Like it's right there. And you can feel it. You can feel it if you're really listening. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. I meant to try to pull it up on a different let me pull it up. It's amazing. It's really quite amazing. I'm looking at this first album. Damn, it only got smaller. All right. Very jovial experience. Relief. I'm triumphant. I finally got to this level playing ground with these guys. I'm introducing a new style and people are liking it, loving it. And this one here is when I get into my artsier bag. It transitions over here. And then this out, I'm popping my shit. Peace out, Super. Peace out, Super. This one right here, I'm popping my shit right here. I am on top of the world. Literally nobody could stop me. I'm able to flex and try new sounds, new styles, new techniques. I'm creating things that have never been created before, even attempted, and I finally get to put them to use for myself. This is my brainchild of all the things that I've done before. Like I am on top of the world. And then tragedy strikes. And I'm going through emotional, like gut-wrenching, like this is crazy. This is crazy. And now I'm going through an era of distortion. Not only is it cloudy, is it foggy, but it's distorted. It's distorted right here. All of this. And then I get to play, I get to have a good thing with my brother right here. Like, all this emotion is in these albums. But how can a computer screen, how can a robot, how can a phone, how can a phone do that? How can a computer do that? Listen, man, I'm gonna implore you guys to do more research, find ways to support the writers the best way that you can. Even if it's just telling somebody about that, the situation that's going on, that will go a long way. Watch Michaela's video. That's a good video right there. Yeah, I think that those are some things that people should definitely be looking at.